Hello friends, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Ray, and it's flipper day. Quick note while we're in the last flip, Katie had the suggestion of adding lights, like an actual gallery would do, so we now have lights. Thank you, Katie, for that. They look awesome, and you're right, it's just what it needed. So, our plan for today is to buy one to move in. Wow, they shoved us inside the house. When we were out here, ooh. Yeah, they could stay. Someone else installed it. Anyway. So for those that don't know, this is Monica and Rachel's apartment from Friends. And across the hall, which we have done earlier, it's definitely not the door we left it with, was Chandler and Joey's. Okay. Now, we have decided, well, I used a royal we for this, I don't know. That the theme is going to be rustic, so expect to see florals. This is kind of nice, it might stay actually. I might leave both of those. See. I'm just kind of getting ideas here. We got the ducks, we leave the ducks. Always leave the ducks. Yeah, so expect to see florals, expect to see wallpaper instead of paint. We're going to change out the kitchen, possibly like still this style because I like the curtains, but possibly more of the curtains with the bits and pieces. We're selling a lot. We're going to change that out. Yeah. It shouldn't be too much of a hard flip. It's just going to be a little bit time consuming. I am going to tell you to stay. I'm going to pick you up. A bird. Stay there. I just need you out of the way. Okay, I am going to put on a podcast and keep flipping. This didn't go how I thought it would go. Yeah. The plan was rustic, right? And for some reason in my mind, with all the florals, I thought grandparents' house. Okay? And all that came to my mind as I started putting things together was my grandparents' house. It's so interesting. It actually started with the wallpaper. This wallpaper in particular. Now, there are only certain things that you can do within a game, right? About gosh, why is it so hard? About, bringing your memories into the game without customizing the heck out of it. So I had to take some liberties, but this is like walking back into my grandparents' house while they were still alive. And they've been gone 10 years. So this is interesting. Now I know my memories are going to be foggy, but it's pretty similar, except for the fact they had like a 3-bedroom house and a separate kitchen and a separate laundry and whatever, and a larger bathroom. But I brought the elements in that mean something to me. So I hope that's okay with like the rustic theme. If it's not, I'll do it again. And I'll try not to get caught up in this. But somehow this felt right. So you're going to get a bit of young Ray's memories coming in here. So apologies if it's not your style. So let's start off with the kitchen. That needs a light. What light do they have? I'm going to stick with this one. Just keep it all the same. Yeah, they definitely had the darker wood everything's. It didn't actually have the fabric. They raised 5 kids in their house. There was no way they would have had fabric. But I do remember dark wood. Was it green? It might have been green. For some reason dark wood is sticking out. The lighter countertops. I think the countertops though were actually, at least partially with this kind of tile. This tile was definitely behind their oven. They didn't have hanging cabinets. They had a great big pantry. It was great. And it's a pretty basic old-fashioned refrigerator. I remember Nana taking really good care of her tiles, getting down and actually waxing them like once a month or so. Round table, which my parents still have. I don't remember the chairs. The chairs I could banked on except for this one. My grandfather would always sit on, it was smaller, a little bit smaller, the same height as a regular chair, but there was a green stool he would sit on whenever they ate at the table, which just his own thing he would do. He also had his own knife that no one else was allowed to use. Their furniture was green with it was a Lazy Boy set. I don't know where that set is now. I know my parents had it, but I think it's been passed on. They had an oval coffee table, which is still around somewhere. I believe it might be at my parents' house. A lot of things went to my parents' house. Yeah. The rug they had is definitely gone. I remember it being an oval rug because I remember always trying to place that directly like in the middle of it. My grandfather had a thing with keeping the house warm, to the point where in the middle of winter you would have to open the front door because the fire was going, and it was a real fire. He'd chop out the wood and and yes, these kind of tiles underneath, and they had a mirror above it and it had down here saying thank you for not smoking, a little sticker. My parents have that in their spare bedroom now. It's the little things. It's the bedroom I sleep in when I go and visit. Old-fashioned TV. They had a console thing that was basically built for the TV, and they had like a VCR because Nana would record all of her shows while she was at work. Put it on auto record. She had the TV guide there. She'd circle the ones that she was going to watch, and a little T next to the one she was going to tape, and she programmed it. She was goodness. Spare bedroom. I decided to go for what was the kids' bedroom. So there was 2 beds, basically like this. It was a squared off room though. There was a set of shelves with the TV on top, and there was usually a PlayStation as well once we got to that point. I can't actually remember if there was a rug. There probably was, but I just grabbed one to finish off the room. But very similar wallpaper. Definitely the set of drawers was like this, except there was 2 sets of little drawers at the top. I want to say. All of our toys were kept in here. And there was usually just, I think it was actually probably another shelf of books or something, very low shelf or something. Yeah. I kind of based it off the kids' room. And then lightly based off their bedroom. They would have had bedside tables, but I knew I wasn't going to fit. And they had on there their own individual lamps. When touch lamps were a thing, Nana would use hers all the time, and there'd be like a stack of Mills and Boons books. My goodness. They had a nicer set, but I wanted to stick with a set that was already here. I just darkened it up because everything was the dark wood. And changed out the poof. There was always ornaments and stuff across the top. They didn't have a chair in there, by the way. But we kept it. I remember their set being green. Hallway, there was always, you know, pictures of their children growing up, and then 1, 2, 3, 6 grandkids. 7. 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 grandkids. I'm using this to simulate their linen cupboard, which was actually on the side, and it was huge, and it had the hot water bottles, the hot water cylinder in it. It was huge walk-in thing, massive. They stored everything in there. So, and the bathroom. This probably had you going. The red lino. I'm using it to simulate red carpet because that's what I remember. It's the little things, like the fact that it was like lipstick red carpet in their bathroom. I don't remember the colour of their sink top. Their sink in general, it would have been like this sort of style though. I think it was a longer one, but that wasn't going to fit in there. You can't open up the shower. When I was young, there was originally a bath in there, but it was just a bath. At one point it was renovated, had a shower, and that's when the red carpet went in. So that's what I based it off. That would have been late 80s, early 90s. So, yeah. So yeah, old-fashioned toilet. Very simple in the bathroom. I just moved the ducks in here. They had almost like a wall-sized mirror. There was always a linen basket. They also had a heated towel rail, but the heated towel rail you get here is not the one that they had. It's kind of went in like a reverse S shape or something. And yeah, so I wasn't going to put one in. And they had like little mats and stuff, but you know. So yes, that was basically my grandparents' house. Like I said, they had 3 bedrooms. I actually think the more busy wallpaper was in one of the spare bedrooms. I think they had almost like a diamond wallpaper thing, and I can't quite remember. It's all been changed out now, obviously. Yeah. There's a painting now. Did I put you up? Yeah, paintings everywhere, just to keep things on the walls. I didn't want to decorate the kitchen because I don't know, to me it was just too much. Wow, this is a thing. So now let's modernize it up. That here. Go wherever you want to go now. And yes, the darker doors is definitely a thing. Okay, this one's bringing back all the feels. This might be hard to get on to next week. But it is what it is. This is... semi-triggering memories. And... Buddy. Yes, they actually had a cat too. They had Misty Sam. And he was a ginger. Very pale ginger. He didn't like anybody either. I gotta go. This is rough. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Please be kind. I didn't expect this to go this way. If you want me to do a different style rustic house, please let me know. It won't happen next time. Next episode is a job. We're back into the HGTV jobs, so we will get that done. I'll see you next time. Bye.